Right. Welcome to another live trading session. Yes, we are live now, and I believe it's going to be a wonderful trading day. So feel free to send this link to as many people as you can. The YouTube link is, well, I'm sure you have the YouTube link available to you. So feel free to send it to everyone as we trade the London session together. There is going to be an element of mentorship here this morning as well. One of what we are here for is to empower, traders out there, even to become more profitable. Okay, so I am going to be going through the charts, in a minute to see what we can find. We are already in a trade, as you can see there. Well, this is a trade we are looking to get into at some point. I believe it is going to be going down on New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, even as you see here. But we are in a trade, we entered yesterday, currently about 85 pips or so. We are staying in that trade. We're not coming out just yet. I believe it's still going to go up. I mean, even looking at where I marked up yesterday, that was where I said was going to be our minimum target, for this trade. But hey, if it's going to go up some more, why not? We're just going to ride it. We're going to ride it. I believe there's going to be another opportunity. Now, the fact that I believe it's going to go up some more doesn't mean we have to jump in just now. We would wait for a bit of a pullback, and I'll let you know when to jump in. Now, for those who are watching on YouTube or anywhere else, be sure to join our Telegram channel. I'm sure a lot of people know what Telegram is now. Telegram is an app. It's similar to WhatsApp, except that, for some reason, maybe some good reason, a number of Forex traders prefer to use that as the platform for communication and doing whatever they need to do. So join our free Telegram group. You can actually download Telegram onto your phone or onto your desktop, as it were. So feel free to do that, because that's where we're going to be communicating a lot. The trades that we send out, the free signals we send out, are usually posted in the Telegram group, as well as whatever trade management or anything that we want to communicate, basically, goes out in the Telegram. So you want to be part of the Telegram. What I'm going to do now is to share the Telegram link, with you, so that you can join. Feel free to share that link with others as well, so they can join. We want to grow a beautiful and profitable Forex trading community. Absolutely. Now, if you are on YouTube, ensure to click on the like button. Good morning, Ken. Yes, I can see somebody there. That is a gentleman, very gentleman, I would say, for actually even communicating with us. Now, the thing is, a number of people come on live streams and they don't even say a thing. Even if it's just to say hello and tell us where you're trading from, it's always encouraging for myself and the members of Generational Wealth Traders. I am reaching you today, from UK. So let me know where you're chiming in from. And always click on the like button. It takes a lot of effort to put this together, but I enjoy doing it. So without further ado, let's begin to, go through the charts and see what trades we can find today. I believe we would find a trade, at least a trade or two to get into during this session. Now, the YouTube stream is going to be finishing. We're going to be finishing this around, maybe around about 9:15. We started a bit late, so we would extend it to about 9:15. But I would then carry on with members of the Generational Wealth over on Zoom. So let's go. The Telegram link is there. Oh, wow, from China. Hello from China, Kosi. Okay, so let's go. Let's see what trades we can find today. Let's see what trades we can find. Now, for those who have traded with me before, like I always say, we trade with indicators. We also trade price action, which basically means, we could take off all the charts or all the indicators and trade just looking at price action. But for those who want to start off perhaps this way, which perhaps could be an easy way to start, we also do teach how to trade using indicators, notably the Ichimoku. That's what you see on your screen now. Now, the Ichimoku could be very busy, or it could make your chart look busy, but hey, you can see through all that busyness on the chart once we train you how to do it. We train your eyes to do it. Okay, so let's go. Don't want to talk too much today. I want us to focus. So I'm going to play some music in the background and we would find the trades. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So today, as usual, I am working with members of the Generational Wealth team. They basically let me know when something is not quite going on right. They also obviously let other members into the Zoom. Bear with me if my screen is frozen sometimes, or maybe I have mistakenly clicked on the wrong button and it's frozen, but hey, I will soon find out and we'll correct that. We're looking for day trades today, but if we also find medium to long-term trades, we will be taking them as well. We try not to overtrade. You don't have to take multiple trades in a day. I mean, who am I to say that? It depends on your strategy, but I would say, regardless of your strategy, there is such a thing as overtrading. I mean, as a group, as a trading community, we only took just the one trade yesterday. I think it was one trade, and it's currently over 85 pips. You know, I could do it 85 pips any day, any day. You know, yes, I did take some of my own trades after the trading session. You know, I'm sure our members took their own trades as well, but we took a trade together yesterday, and it's currently about 85 pips. So, hey, let's see if we can find some big ones today as well. Now, we trade anything that is tradable. I know that sounds, maybe that sounds ridiculous to some of you, you know, but yes, as long as it's tradable, we trade it. I mean, not necessarily if it's risky. You know, some things are tradable, but they are risky to trade. Not everybody can trade, you know, indices of gold, for instance, because of the volatility, but we trade those. The only thing we don't really trade in the sense is indices. Sorry, we trade indices. The only thing we don't really trade as such is exotic pairs. We don't so much trade exotic pairs. Now, what I'm looking at now is the NASDAQ 100. Now, what I'll be doing is I'll leave the link to one of the brokers I use below shortly, you know, because you can trade, it allows you to trade indices and gold. It allows you to trade anything using micro lot sizes. Now, how beautiful is that? You can trade, you know, micro lot sizes using that broker. You know what I'll do? We're going to find currency pairs first before we even begin to look at indices. This is Euro JPY. The Japanese yen has been quite weak. That's why you find that a lot of pairs, a lot of JPY pairs that have other currencies as the base unit, or if you like, a lot of JPY pairs that have JPY as the quote have been pushing up. When we talk of the quote, guys, let me just quickly show you. Like I said, this is going to be, you know, a trading and part mentorship session. When we talk of, this is Euro JPY, for instance, so let's draw this. So that's Euro, never mind my writing. Euro JPY. So this pair we're looking at now is Euro JPY. You know, obviously, you know, currency pairs tend to come in, well, they come in pairs. You know, the first one is called the base, well, you could call it the base currency, you know, and the second one is called the quote. You know, so most of the currencies, the currency pairs where you have JPY as the quote, am I getting it right? Hope I'm not getting that wrong this morning. Maybe I am still waking up. You know, but most of the currencies, you know, come in pairs. Well, the currency come in pairs. The first one being the base currency, and the second one, obviously, you know, the quote. You know, sometimes you get these things mixed up. Let me see. So let's look for some trades. Okay, so yep. So this is the base currency, the first one, and this is the quote. So most of the pairs where you have JPY as the quote are pushing up, and that includes Euro JPY, Pound JPY, CHF JPY, Aussie Dollar JPY. There could be an exception. There could be an exception, to the rule, as it were, but you'll find that that tends to be what's happening at the moment. Okay, so let's look at this trade closely. If it's a trade we can still get into. The daily time frame has been pushing up. It seems like it's probably struggling to break above here now. This is the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so we'll keep, let's check the lower time frames. I usually am very, conservative in my trading. I am very patient. I don't just get into trades just because it seems like it's going up. Sometimes you need to wait for the pair to pull back, or you need to wait for a high to be created and a low to be created before you get in. Okay, so let's do this. One of the things to do actually is to check to see if there's going to be any news event for the day. I must say that I haven't actually checked today myself. Well, I did check yesterday, and I think we're pretty much fine today. But let's just check that. We want to be sure. Let's just check that. Now, this is forexfactory.com. This is one of the sites we come to check if there's any news event later on in the day that could possibly affect our trade. We can see the only red folder event for today is due at 3 p.m. UK time. The Bank of England governor is going to be speaking, so you want to be mindful of how you trade pound pairs, before then. Every other folder is yellow or brown or gold, whatever that may be. So, the red one is a high impact news. High impact is expected, but all these yellow ones and even the brown one is medium impact. So we are pretty much fine. We're pretty much fine with the trades we'll get into today. Feel free to join, to send the link to friends. I will find time, guys, to do some teaching shortly. Just let's find some trades first. Let's see if we can find some good setups. I'll begin to explain why I do get into trades using the Ichimoku, or how to get into trades. So just be patient. The patient dog eats the fattest and the juiciest bone. So hang in there with me. As you can see, I am doing some multi-time frame analysis, starting from the higher time frames to the lower ones. I'm looking to find some day trades first before we look for possible long-term or medium to long-term trades. So let's find some day trades first. Right, yo. Okay, so let's check two of my favorite pairs. You know, I love the Euro New Zealand dollar. This pair has made me a lot of pips and profit. You know, one of the important things to know about trading, guys, is the direction of the market. You want to know which way it is headed. You don't want to be buying when you should be selling. If the market wants to go down, you have no business whatsoever buying. So that's basically what I'm doing now, checking the daily, sometimes the weekly time frame, to get a context, the right context of the market. And by the way, let me show you this. You know, while you're here, I might as well, while we've seen this, I might as well show you this. Let's see, where is it? Okay, so this is I'm sure some of you have seen the colored balls on my chart, the white, the orange, and sometimes the blue. Basically, is a custom indicators, one of our custom indicators. We call it the precision trader. It is as precise as you can get. You can see when it's white, when the white ball paints on the screen, on the chart, it's a potential buy setup. Yes, you might need to do some final analysis, but at least it alerts you, when you get the white ball, it's a potential buy signal, long, setup. As you can see, if you are taking this trade, you'll be in some good profit now. Well, yes, there is that, there is the orange ball there, which indicates a possible sell. But obviously, when you're buying, you want to know how long it might possibly go. If you're selling, you want to know how far it might go. So, I would not have taken this trade. Some of my members would not have taken that trade, because they've learned how to take this trades on the signal. If you are taking this one, it will be some mega profit. Let's just try. This is NASDAQ. Let's try some currencies. So you can see them there. They could be adjusted or set differently. If you are taking this one, you would have secured all these pips, so on and so forth. Now, the fact that the alert comes on the chart doesn't mean you jump in. Like I said, you still need to do some final analysis, but it is mainly correct. It is largely correct, if you trade it properly. Just like even when you see a price action setup, doesn't necessarily mean that it would go the way it has been taught it would go, the way it has been said it would go. No, so that's the way it is even with indicators as well. Whether you are using MACD, stochastic, Bollinger Band, you name it, they all, have to be combined with price action. Price is king any day. I can tell you that. Indicators are there to alert you, to give you a heads up, but price is king. You take your final decision on price. Like those of you who have been with us for some time, as well that we have all kinds of patterns and patterns that we trade. Notably the head and shoulder and the harmonic patterns. We do post all that in the Telegram group. So you want to join the Telegram group, guys, for lots of tips and ideas, trade ideas, which we post there. It's a free to join Telegram group. So let's carry on looking at the trades. Like I said, we love trading Euro USD, Euro New Zealand dollar. I also love trading pound JPY. So let's look at this chart again and see if it's good for the taking. It has been bullish, but at the moment it seems like it is. This is the 1 hour time frame. It's pretty much consolidating there. It's pretty much consolidating here. The price pushed up, created a high. It's created a high. It's also created a low. It's also created a low there. So really, it's in this range, a 21 pip range. I would not be looking to get in, just yet. I would want it to either break to the upside or downside before I get in. But my bias on this trade, on this pair is bullish, long term. So really, I would not be looking to sell. I'll be looking to buy instead. It could pull back slightly further, but I'll be looking to buy GJ, not so much sell. I mean, if you draw your trend line as well here on the 4-hour, connecting 2 points, you can see it is indeed still in an uptrend. Let me make this bigger. I know some of you might not be able to identify some things there because, you might be seeing Ichimoku for the first time and it looks very busy for you. That's understandable. So at least you can see the trend line. Yes, the trend line touches just 2 points. It would have been good. It's always best if it touches 3 points, but you will not always get that. But those who know how to trade it, know how to trade it basically, even though it's touching just 2 points. So if it pulls back, I believe it might come this far. If it does pull back, before continuing, so that's what I've been looking for on this particular pair. Now, just to say, guys, when we have the trading session like this, we find some trades during the session, but there are other pairs we mark up so that we keep an eye on it and have a possible entry some hours during the course of the day. Like yesterday, for instance, we only found 2 good trades. We got in the pound USD, which is 90 pips now, as you can see there. We actually got in yesterday during the London session, but we marked up gold. We saw a setup on gold yesterday that we marked up. We didn't get in because, like I say, we want to exercise patience in trading. Wait for the price to come to you, as it were. Don't chase the trade. If the pair is at a point where you believe it should move a bit more to give you confidence as to enter, then wait for it. Just like I've showed you this now, on the 1-hour time frame. Let's do this. Let's just box it up. Box it up, man. Box it up. So just like I've created a box here now, waiting for the price to break to the downside or upside before I get in, that's patient. But at least I've marked this up now, which means I am going to be checking this during the course of the day. Like I was saying, with gold yesterday, where is gold now? Gold, where are you? Okay, so this is gold. Let's just take away some of this busyness. Let's take away the Ichimoku from this. Okay. So with this yesterday, we saw gold yesterday, and let me tell you where we're looking at yesterday. So we saw gold yesterday. This is today, and we saw the price here. We saw that there was consolidation. We saw there was consolidation here. I think we saw it perhaps on the lower time frame. Let's go there. Okay, so we basically saw this yesterday, and we said to ourselves, we're not getting in until it breaks above here. I think it was around about here. Yeah, it was there. So we saw the price yesterday, and we boxed it up. We boxed it up with a blue box, saying if price broke above it, we will get in. Now, guess what happened? Later on during the day, after the live trading session, this massive candle, broke out, and that was a sign to get in. Now, not all of us got in. To be honest with you, I didn't get in, but some of the members, of Generational Wealth got in, and they captured, a number of pips. So that is basically waiting for the price to come to you, and by that I mean waiting for the price to get into your trap. Let it come into the zone, the price zone where you want to take it, or if you like, let it break out of that zone where you want to get in. and you do just that, and you'll be laughing all the way to the bank. So that's basically what it is. Hence, we're going to be watching this JPY. If it breaks above, you get in. Now, let me do this. So we see this big push, this momentum candle that broke out of this area, out of the previous high, if you like. Now, some might wait for the thing, for the price to pull back, for the price to retrace before getting in. And of course, it did pull back a bit, because when this closed, that opened, it pulled back before pushing up. That is also one thing to do. It's also a good thing to do, to wait for at least some pullback. It might not pull back all the way. Some might wait for it to pull back all the way from where it broke out. You won't get that all the time. You won't get that. The truth is, you will not get that all the time. I mean, if you know the direction of the price, like I said earlier on, then you want to go with the flow. So you see here that it's been in a bullish run. You should be looking to buy only, not sell. Wait for pullbacks, but then jump in when the opportunity comes. So that's basically what to do, even with this pound JPY, otherwise known as GJ. Now, the other pair I love, like I was saying a while ago, is this one. I've marked it up. Let's get it out. Okay, this is EuroCAD. I am watching EuroCAD as well. Before I go back to Euro JPY, let's just Euro New Zealand. Let's just quickly have a look at this. Patience is the key, guys. Patience is the key. We're going to be looking at some more pairs. Just bear with me. Okay. Okay, Euro card is looking good. Let's see. Let's have a closer look to see if we can enter this one. It's been bearish for some time, as we can see. Right here, let's have some music. Now, some might say, wow, you spend 2 hours in the live trading session and you get just the one trade. Oh, well, yes. If it's going to give you 150, if that one trade, ends up giving you 150, 200, 300 pips over the course of the next 2-3 days, I think it's worth it. So let's just hang in there and be patient. Let's get the analysis right. I'm just marking up some places on the chart which I believe are key to entry and exit. Yeah, I mean, I believe this is still going to be going down, but it's going to push up a bit more. It's going to push up a bit more before it goes down. So I want to see if we can capture some pips going up. I mean, obviously, that's the essence of a day trade. When you're day trading, you either want to capture a trade going in the same direction or some pips. Well, if it's going in the same direction, then you are looking to capture a big number of pips. Otherwise, you could possibly look to capture some pips, counter, going the opposite direction. I mean, some will say, "Whoa, a counter trend trade." Well, a counter trend trade could sometimes give you, 50 pips, which is good. I mean, we've done that a number of times, but when we're live trading, I want to play it safe and make sure we're not necessarily going against the trend. I mean, really, with this particular trade, like I said, I believe it's going to go up a bit more before it goes down, but we want to, it would be good to have a pullback as well, a pullback lower, a pullback down. ITO. Okay, so I mean, if we're going to buy this, we'll be placing our stop loss here around about 25 pips or so. Targeting here. Don't jump in the trade yet, guys. Don't jump in the trade yet. I am just thinking out loud so you know what I'm doing. I would have wanted to, have a pullback to run about here or so. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll basically give you, where I'll be looking to jump in the trade. Otherwise, just wait for, what I'll do? I'll give you my sell entry, which basically means you have to wait for it to move at least 20 pips before selling. I believe we'll be able to get an entry there for a sell. So what I'll do, guys, I'm going to be typing it and posting it in the Telegram group, but I'll call it out loud here now, where I'll be looking to sell this. I'll be looking to sell this here at, now the price where I'll be looking to sell it will be 1 point, let me make a note of it myself, 1.47295. I'll be looking to sell that, sell EuroCAD. I'll be looking to sell EuroCAD at 1.47295. I'll tell you by my take profit level as well and the stop loss. Let's take that away to make it less busy for you. We're going to be finishing in the next couple of minutes, but we'll check some more to see if we can find some more good setups. I'll be targeting about 120 pips on this one. For a sell, I'll be targeting about 120 pips. right, yo. Okay, so this is a risk reward of 1 to 2. So the stop loss is about 60 pips. The stop loss is about 60 pips, and the take profit is about 120. Now, when I said the take profit is about 120, it could go lower, but I'm saying to target that. That's what to target. However, you could take profits, every step of the way. Now, I know not everybody knows how to take partial profits, but I will be posting the YouTube link as to how to take partial profits in the Telegram group. So, do join the Telegram group where you can actually pick up that link. We have a whole lot of resources in the Telegram group, a lot of indicators, free indicators and other softwares and other materials in that group. So I'll post the link, the video link as to how to take partial profits. That basically has to do with closing maybe half your position. If you entered with a lot size and you want to close, 0.4 of that, or 0.5 or 0.6, you are able to do that, if you know how to. So I'll leave the link in the Telegram group. And obviously, the trade management would also come in the group as well. But for now, my entry would be, so what you want to do is to possibly, set a sell limit order. The entry will be 1.47295. The stop loss will be 1.47740. And the take profit, the final take profit, you could have TP 1, 2, 3. You could decide to take profit after 25 pips as TP1, and then take profit again at maybe 50 or 60 pips. The final one would be 1.45, 1.45990. Let's make that 990. $1.45990. I am going to be monitoring this trade. If anything changes, then I would let you know. Now, before we go, let me just check 1 or 2 other pairs, and we will see if we can enter something straight away. Just 1 minute, guys. Let's see. Now, the thing is, if you wanted to buy now, if you wanted to buy this, you could, but be looking to sell. If you wanted to buy now, because this is where our entry is. If you wanted to buy now, you could, but it means that you could be going against the trend. Like I said, sometimes we buy, on its way up and sell when it's coming down. But let's quickly find something else that we could possibly trade now, that we could get into straight away if possible. Right. Okay. Okay, I mean, I'll give you another pair. There's another pair I'm looking at, I'm quite liking. It's I think I am liking the euro pairs this morning. We'll be checking it out soon, just 1 minute. Right. Right, okay, guys, let's stick with this. I mean, another one I was watching, obviously, is, let me show you. I was watching the Euro AUD and the Euro Pound. This is Euro AUD. I mean, we see here with the Euro AUD on the daily, it has created, some sort of support. I believe some of us know what that means. It has created some sort of support there, and we're expecting it to push up some more. Ideally, that would be close to a good entry for a buy. So I mean, the first target, I mean, if we're to buy this one, the first target would be, the first target would be round about here to target that high. For about 30 pips or so. So I mean, you could actually, but what I would suggest on this one again to wait for a pullback. So even though we are not entering any trades on this particular, on any pair, during this session, at least we know what we are watching. This is Euro AUD. We're also watching Euro CAD. Now, guess what, guys? I'll show you this and we will finish with this. I mean, I would obviously, post the trade signal in the Telegram group. I don't want to do that here. I need to go away and analyze it proper some more. But I'll tell you guys, one thing I do not do, and I do ask, my students and mentees to avoid doing, is to trade correlated pairs. Now, I know a lot of mentors and Forex education educators out there, do trade correlated pairs, and they obviously don't mind, but there is a risk, to that. I mean, over the years I've been trading, I've identified some things some risks which are not worth taking, and one of them is trading correlated pairs. I'll tell you what correlated pairs are. Let me just quickly show you what they are. Since we are watching two correlated pairs. Okay, so we are watching this one, which is Euro Aussie dollar. And we're also watching this one, which is Euro CAD. Let me explain what a correlated pair is, and then we will finish with that. I know some of you know, but not everybody knows it, so it's good to explain it anyhow. So this pair we are on now is Euro CAD. We are watching Euro CAD. We're also watching Euro We're also watching Euro AUD. Okay, sorry, just 1 minute. Okay, sorry guys, just 1 minute, just a minute. Okay, so what I was explaining there is basically the fact that we have correlated pairs. When we talk of correlationship, consider the Euro CAD and the Euro AUD. One thing that is common to both of them is the Euro. We have Euro in both of them. So these two pairs are correlated. They are related. They are connected, because they have this Euro in them. Now, and like I said earlier on, we have the Euro here as the base currency. The CAD is the quote. On this one, we have Euro as the base currency. The AUD is the quote currency. Now, even if you were to switch them, I know most of you have never seen CAD AUD or AUR. So anyway, even if you were to swap or to switch, the Euro and move it here and the CAD here, like this, it wouldn't make much difference because you still would have the Euro. So if you leave this as it is and you switch the Euro here, whereby the Euro, instead of being the base currency, becomes the quote, it wouldn't make any much difference because you still have the Euro there. They will still be correlated, except that they will now have a negative correlationship. But at the moment, they have a positive correlationship because if the Euro is strong, if we receive any news, any Euro-related news now that pushes the Euro up in value, both pairs would most likely be going up. Both pairs will most likely be going up. So because of the correlationship, you want to avoid trading both of them at the same time. Because by the same token, if something affects the Euro negatively and it goes down, they will both go down. Now, guess what, guys? Guess what? If you were to enter a sell on both of them, on this pair and on this pair at the same time, or even if it's some minutes or some hours apart, if you were to enter a sell and the news pushes both of them, pushes the Euro up, it means both pairs are going to go up and you're going to lose twice. So basically, you're going to be taking twice as much risk taking both trades. So because we are looking now at this particular chart, which is the Euro CAD, as you can see here, and also looking to get into a trade on Euro Aussie dollar, my advice is that you choose which one you're going to go with, not both. There are going to be times when you trade both of them and you will win both of them. I mean, this is just an example. It could be any other pair. You could take correlated trades on correlated pairs and win both of them, but there are going to be times when you lose both of them. I mean, you will see sometimes when people post a screenshot of their trade history, you see they've taken trades on pound JPY, pound Aussie dollar, pound New Zealand dollar, pound CAD, pound C, and you're thinking, whoa, that was risky. Sometimes you see they won all the trades because maybe pound was strong and they bought. Pound was strong and they won all of them. But believe me, when they lose, not everybody would necessarily take a screenshot and show it on social media they've lost big. That's just the truth. That's just the truth, guys. I'm just being plain here. I'm just being honest. But that's the way it goes. So what I'm doing is now saying, let's take this off now. So what I'm saying is try not to trade correlated pairs, because if you win, yes, you win handsomely, but if you lose, you lose badly as well. Now, so let's basically just round up now. We are looking at this Euro CAD I've given you, my possible entries and exits, but if there are any changes, I'll post it in the Telegram group. I'm also looking at this one, for a buy, but it is pushing up powerfully. I'm targeting here, but I want it to pull back. I mean, this is the 4-hour. The 4-hour candle is closing in about 26 minutes, which is 10 o'clock UK time. Or if we go to the 1-hour candle, that's the 1-hour candle. If it pulls back slightly, this is the Euro Aussie dollar. If it pulls back slightly, I'll be looking to buy, targeting there. So if it comes back maybe here, you could target, there for about 36 pips or something. Even if it's 30 pips a day, guy, 30 pips a day on some pairs, depending on your lot size, could pay some of your bills. I'm just being honest. So don't always expect the 90 pips, the 150 pips. Sometimes you just need 30 pips here, 30 pips there, and it will pay the bills. So what I'm doing is I'm going to wait, for this to pull back. I know some of you, do take some risk. If you get in now, it's the risk is on you. Even if it doesn't come back straight away, I believe at some point it will come back for us to get at least 30 pips from this. So whether you get in now or not, it's on you. So where would you place your stop loss? If I was to enter here, for instance, on this pair, Euro Aussie dollar, if I was to enter on this pair, Euro Aussie dollar, if I was to enter here, the dotted broken line is usually signifies my potential entry. I'll be targeting there, 35, place your stop loss just here. Place your stop loss there. Let's make this red. So if I was to enter here, the stop loss of about 25 pips or so, targeting, 34 pips and upwards. I mean, you could target here really as well. You could decide you want to target. You could decide you want to target there. You could decide you want to target this recent high on the 1-hour time frame, but this would be a better target. So from here, at least 35 pips, if possible 45 pips, that's on you. So I'll just give you the my trade now guys. This is what I am doing. This is how I'm trading. You don't have to take these trades. I'm not recommending you take the trades. I'm just saying this is what I would do. But if you are taking it, I'm giving you, where I'll be looking to enter. So on the Euro AUD, we've stayed longer than we usually do today. But that's fine. That's fine. So the entry would be around 1.56485. The stop loss, the entry, the stop loss is around about 1.56226. And the final take profit, you could decide to take to have TP1 at 15, 25 pips. It's all up to you. But the final take profit here, we're looking at 1.56842. So that is basically where I suggest you come out. But if you want to close part of the trade and let the rest of it run, you could do that as well. Because honestly, this trade could, go much higher. But I'm just giving you an idea of, what is conservative. I'll be monitoring this trade, and posting what I intend to do or what I am doing, even in the Telegram group. So, good morning, Boris Dalek. Boris is asking on the YouTube, he says, what is your entry time frame? I'm not quite sure what you mean, Boris. I've just, given my possible entry points of entry prices. The thing is, when you do your analysis in Forex, when you do your analysis, as much as possible, do a multi-time frame analysis, starting from the higher time frame, the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and so forth, and then determine where to get in. The time frame where you enter, I mean, put it this way, let me show you this. I mean, this is the daily time frame now. If we go to the 4 hour, we can see the dotted line is still in the same place. If we go to the 1 hour, the dotted line is still on the same price. On the 5 minutes, the dotted line remains, or the entry price remains the same. It's just that you're switching different time frames for analysis sake. So the entry price is basically what I have posted. I'll be looking to post it in the Telegram group after we come out of this live session. So again, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for joining us today. Hopefully we'll catch you next week, Tuesday. We tend to stream every single Tuesday, but I will be posting the web address, obviously. If you want to read more about us and possibly join our VIP group, you could do that via, you could make contact with us first on Telegram and then join us. I'm going to be carrying on now with the VIP members on Zoom, but a big thank you and have a nice trading day, guys, over on YouTube. Bye now.